Okay, I know we've done some smoked pork before, but today I'm going to do something just a little bit different. We're going to turn this into possibly a smoked pork pizza or smoked pork nachos. First off, what we're going to do is put our binder on. I love using mustard. Okay. Get everything down in there. And on this side, you don't need a heavy amount. You just need enough to get it to stick. Another point, when you get your meat ready, try to get it to room temperature. Dry it off with a towel. That way everything will stick better before you put your binder on. I'm gonna rinse off my hands here real quick. Don't want mustard all over my seasonings. We're going to be adding some roasted garlic powder, some chili powder, salt, and just as something a little different, some local honey coffee blossom. Yes, that is honey collected from bees, getting pollen from coffee plants, trees, whatever. So we're gonna add a little bit of our salt here. I know a lot of people mix it in a bowl. Sometimes I do too, but today I don't feel like it. So, salt, chili powder. Don't worry, I'll be rubbing it all around here in a minute. Garlic. Now I'm gonna do the dry ingredients and rub them around first. Then I'm gonna put the honey on. We'll get that massaged in there. Like I said, you don't want to rub it. Kind of want to press it in there. I'm getting all these seasonings that are stuck to the paper. There we go. Get it in there nice. Get it on there nice. So you got a little bit of seasoning there. We're going to be smoking in this aluminum foil that I'm working on right now, so some of the seasoning will wrap around. Again, I've got to wash my hands off. Get a little bit better shot there. There we go. Now, take a little bit of our coffee honey and pour that on there. We'll be working that into. And there we go. What I'll do is finish getting this all rubbed on there and wrapped up, and we'll go to the grill in a minute. Okay, as you can see and hear, we have our pork on the grill. We're going to leave it uncovered for about 2 hours. After that, I'm going to come up and wrap it up in the aluminum foil and let it probably sit on here for another about 2 hours at about 210 to 215. So about 4 hours total before we come and get it and do what we want to do with it. Okay, as you can see, it's been 2 hours uncovered. Getting a nice little crust on her. Nice and juicy still. So what we're going to do is wrap her tight. Keep some of that in there for about another 2 hours. Okay, she's wrapped nice and tight. Just a little bit of looseness. We'll keep her going. As I said, we're going to do another 2 hours on her. Okay, what we're making here now is a pineapple, honey, jalapeno barbecue sauce. Once again, I've got some fresh local honey. I'm not using the coffee that I used on the pork. Ketchup, Worcestershire sauce, a little bit of apple cider vinegar, sweet smoked paprika, salt, pepper, and of course some roasted garlic. We're going to mix that all together. I'm going to kind of heat it up to a bubbling, as you can see here, and cook it all around. And then in a little bit, I'll take an emulsifier to it and make ourselves a nice, spicy, sweet barbecue sauce to go over. I decided on making nachos. We're going to have pork nachos tonight, so that will be part of it to go over those. So away we go. Here we go. We've got it all mixed up. Our honey, pineapple, jalapeno barbecue sauce. It's amazing. Okay, we've got our nachos started. We got our first layer down. Got that pork. We pulled off smoker. Look how easy that shreds. Now that is how you know you smoked it right. Get it shredded up a little bit more there. Now I'm going to do a little something different. I'm going to layer my nachos because you know some of the bottom nachos don't ever get the good stuff. Let me rinse my hands off here real quick for us. Do something a little different tonight. I'm going to put some ricotta cheese on with some sharp cheddar. Now, this ricotta comes from a local farm. Like I said, where we get our eggs and milk, Hastings Farms. Great place to go. I'm going to take some of that ricotta. I'm going to spread it out nicely there. Boop, 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 boop. Pull some more of that pork apart there. Get some of that in there. Ooh, we don't want to mess and drop everything, do we? No. There we go. Okay, I'm going to put another layer of chips down. Now, ricotta cheese isn't going to melt completely, but it'll add a nice creaminess. I've never done it before, but it's something I've always wanted to do. And one of the things that I like to do as well is try to use ingredients we have in the house. Get creative. Sometimes that'll force you to think outside the box. We had ricotta cheese. We had a little bit of sharp cheddar left, so I figured I'd mix the two. So we've got that. A couple more chips. Now, let's take some more of that pork. Shred that out there nicely. Whoops, we're making a mess here. That's okay. My housewife will take care of it for me, cleaning up. She's not listening, so we're safe. But let's finish shredding that up a little bit more there. Okay, so we got that. Sorry, but I can't let all that juice go. We're going to pour that on the chips, get that flavor in there. Okay. Put some more ricotta cheese on there. I know it's kind of quiet here. I'm concentrating. Whoops. Now we're throwing stuff. Greasy hands, people. Greasy hands will cause a mess. And sometimes I'm impatient, so that doesn't help. Okay. Final thing we're going to do here. We're going to put some shredded cheddar cheese on. I mean, why not? You know? So, we've used the rest of the cheese. We've made a huge mess, which, hey, what's cooking without making a mess, right? Okay, so we're gonna get these in the oven. I'm gonna let that cook down just a little bit more, enough to warm up the chips, to warm a little bit to melt the cheese. We'll see how she comes out. Okay, nachos fresh out of the oven. Look how yummy they look. And some barbecue sauce on them. Why eat with a plate when you can just dig into the whole tray? Bon appetit.